Okay, well, welcome to our Zoom call. It's Thursday, March 9th, and we are just excited to be here together. Sometimes that's the best part, just everyone together on Zoom and meeting each other and knowing that we're all going through life's trials and ups and downs, and just sharing community, I think, is one of my favorite, well, it's one of my favorite things. And through the Juice Plus company, I found a lot of community and people that just are like-minded, people that want to help other people, that have that heart for helping. And it's just been a fabulous experience for me. So I'm Mimi, and I was introduced to Juice Plus back in 2003. So 20 years ago this May. And my friend was a nurse practitioner, and she said, I know how much you want to get more nutrition in your body and your kids, because I had started juicing, but it was too expensive, it was too messy, it was too time consuming. And I just had this big idea and I wanted it to work. Well, Juice Plus is basically, they've done the juicing for you. So the farmers that work for us or are partnered with us, they don't work for us. They partnered with us because they grow their own crops, and they do everything non-GMO, meaning no pesticides, no herbicides. Even the product is checked for anything from a neighboring farm to be sure nothing got in there. So the best part is you can be rest assured that everything is clean. There's nothing in it that wouldn't be safe for yourself or your family. Even pregnant women take Juice Plus. And so my daughter, we have a 1-year-old grandson, and she used Juice Plus as her prenatal. So it's super clean, and she's super picky. So she wouldn't have done it if she didn't believe in it herself. Anyway, so fast forward, I was telling everybody I knew about Juice Plus because I thought this is the greatest thing ever. You don't have to juice, it's done for you. And so I just became an affiliate with the company. I'm a mom of 4 grown kids, and my husband and I have been together. We've been married 40 years this summer. So I just love health, and I love sharing health. So that's how I got here. And did we lose Jionne? I think we lost Jionne in her traveling. So, oh, you're there? Oh, okay, good.
But I'm here.
Okay. Well, I want to bring you back in. Oh, there she is. All right. Can you speak now, Jionne? Can you?
Oh yeah, I'll talk. So I'll be brief. Yeah, so of course everyone knows me. I don't have to introduce myself. And just thank you again, everyone.
Oh.
It's church members and 2 coworkers. And so everyone's a friend, but still, and then a cousin. Adriana is here, right? Is Adriana here? Okay, if she's here, that's my cousin.
Hi, Jionne.
Hi. Okay, so thank you again. And so just real quickly to say, I started taking Juice Plus in 2018. So it was after I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and it was my acupuncturist who suggested it to me. And it was really, it all came together. Definitely God willed. I mean, some of you already know like almost my complete story of I'm going to say the horror that I went through in 2018, what was going on with my body and not knowing what I had. And I was determined to find out. And so I went to, it was 7 or 8 doctors, because I was like, someone's going to tell me. Someone is going to tell me what's going on. So all in all, though, I remember thinking, I was so desperate in terms of to not hurt. And so I decided to do acupuncture. And as I've told some people, even recently on Sunday, I always thought of acupuncture as more like some hippie medicine or whatever. I was like, well, how can sticking some little needles in your skin help? But oh my gosh, even if it was a minute relief or 5 minute, 15-minute relief, it was so helpful. But that acupuncturist just was, I'm going to say completely 100% believing in health and everything. She was so much more than just acupuncturist. But all that to say, she mentioned Juice Plus to me. I'd never heard of it, and she wanted me to take the fruit and veggie. So the fruit gummies or capsules are red, and the veggie gummies or capsules, and they're all vegetarian. are green. She wanted me to take those. If I remember correctly, it was a total of, I think it was 4 and 4, because I mean, my pain was so severe. I literally wouldn't even hug people for a while because my body was so inflamed. And so all that to say, so that's how I got into taking Juice Plus. And so she said it would help. And so I said, hey, plus it's something natural, even better. I poured that. And she ended up unfortunately having a massive stroke. And so she closed her business, and she's doing well now, just so everyone knows. Thank God, but she doesn't have her business back. And but I knew, like, okay, well, I still want to take Juice Plus. She suggested it to me and told me about benefits and whatnot, and Mimi will go more into that. But Mimi was her supplier, and so Mimi became my supplier, as I love to say, I'm a supplier. And so that's just my my spiel in terms of why I started taking Juice Plus specifically. At least then it was for fibromyalgia, and it's just I found out more and more benefits since then, like helping you with your sleep and energy, and also help you with brain fog. So, but Mimi will go a little bit into that, but just wanted to let you all know.
And Jionne, will you tell them too about the Omega blend, because that's one you added the most recently.
So, okay, so I've been taking, like I said, the red ones, the fruit, and then the green ones, which, the vegetable. And so, and also I didn't mention the shake. So Juice Plus they have vanilla shakes and chocolate shakes. And personally, I don't like vanilla shake, to each his own. I like the chocolate one, so it's a protein shake. And so I drink that, like I'll replace the meal. You don't have to do it, you replace the meal, but I do. And so what Mimi's talking about, they also have Omega, and Omega is not in gummies because it'll actually end up losing out and what is it? What's the word?
It's an oil. It's an oil.
Right, it's an oil. It's an oil. So that won't work out well. So they're in vegetarian capsule, and that I literally just added in January. And even though Mimi has been telling me about the benefits, and I read it, you can see it in black and white, and look up the studies, and that have occurred for years regarding Juice Plus and the benefits of it. But I still, didn't take it. And so in January, the reason I started taking it was because in December, some of you aren't aware of this at all, so I know you want to talk to me about it later. But I went, almost all of you are aware that I suffer with depression. And so it's.
Did you mute yourself? I think you accidentally muted yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we do. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I've been suffering with depression off and on literally since, I'm going to say, 9th grade. It's just progressively gotten worse. But all that to say, been on antidepressant for years. But by December, it was climaxing, and I knew I needed more than just my one pill that I was taking. And so I don't even want to be on antidepressants, but hey, I was like, if I needed to take an additional pill, I'll take an additional pill. However, I mentioned it to my psychiatrist, my counselor, and of course something was prescribed. I couldn't even tell you all for the life of me what was prescribed. I mean, I could pick it up anytime I want, even today, but I didn't like the side effects that were mentioned, right? It's already enough with any antidepressant side effects, but this was even more, like it could affect my blood pressure. And I'm like, I'm already on, I already take blood pressure medication for high blood pressure. And I think also cholesterol. So all of that to say, I was like, no, I'm going to pray about this. And let me just see, I really just rather do something natural. So I just prayed about it, of course, and remembered back with information and also. So I'm like, well, I increased my about increasing my omegas, and then also let me see about increasing my vitamin C. So for omegas, I got the orange capsules, veggie capsules with Juice Plus. So that's what I started taking in January. And then for vitamin C, I just got the vitamin C supplement. So again, there's vitamin C, of course, with Juice Plus. I something even extra. I may need to check myself in to the facility, and that just made me more depressed. So with that said, I haven't had to take additional antidepressants, so I praise God's holy name for that. and I have been doing so much better. I mean, literally, it was just like night and day. So combination of things. However, for sure, omegas, and I would tell anybody that even if it wasn't Juice Plus, they're still helpful. However, I do believe in Juice Plus. Um, but omegas and vitamin C, and I can even go into that with anybody in detail. Like, let me just be quiet. But anyway, a documentary I watched years ago regarding vitamin C, even it's insane how much it can help somebody with depression. But so that's me.
Thank
Thank y'all
you.
for listening. For my
Yeah.
rambling. Everyone here knows I talk a lot anyway. So
Well, it's good to hear all those details, and I have all the bottles here, but I'm going to quickly show you all some pictures. I'm going to share my screen. So it'll go into presentation mode here. Can y'all see my screen right now? Can you see it? Maybe a thumbs up. Oh, good. Okay, I got one.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so just briefly, and Jionne, thank you for your story, because everyone's experience can be a little different because it's just fruits and vegetables and omegas. It's not a pill or a prescription. It's simply getting more fruits and vegetables in your diet. So bottom line is everything gets better, everything. So everyone's different. So I just want to say that up front, that her experience, I love hearing her story. I've heard so many stories over the years. My story, I'll tell you briefly about that later, but just so you know, everyone has a little bit different experience. So new plant-based nutrition, we aren't trying to change your diet. We're just trying to add to your diet. And that's the idea. So she mentioned the shakes. So that's the macronutrients. The micronutrients are what are in the plants. So that's the difference in micro and macro. And okay, there we go. Wrong button. So this is the fruit blend she was talking about, the red bottle, and it has 11 different fruits. And we have, the proudest part is that everything in Juice Plus has been scientifically proven to work. So there is nothing else on the market that does what Juice Plus does. And we have doctors of all forms who, all kinds, all specialties, that will recommend Juice Plus because of that. It makes a big difference. And this says, why believe in Juice Plus? Well, basically, it's helping you bridge the gap between what you eat every day and what we should eat every day. It's not a diet at all. It's not an extreme program of exercise or changing your lifestyle. It's nothing dramatic. It's just simply popping these capsules in the morning with a glass of water or the gummies. And you now have the variety of, if you do the fruit and vegetable, you have 23 fruits and vegetables streaming through your bloodstream every day. Or if you add the berry blend, which is the purple one, you'll see that one, you then have 30. So it's 30 plus actually. And this is one of our other things that stands out about Juice Plus is we have the NSF label. You might have seen this in places like health food stores, that it means National Sanitation Foundation, and it means that we've been inspected by this third party, and it's a quality control thing, and make sure everything that we claim or say is in Juice Plus is actually there. Sadly, we're in the top 3%, and that means the other 97% don't meet the standards. So I would say you really do care about what that NSF label stands for. It's reassurance. And so our products are for life. So that just means it's simple. You don't have to make big changes. We do have a 10-day Shred 10 program that's optional. And a lot of people love that because it's 10 days of really starting some new lifestyle habits. And overall, you can lose toxins in your body, which means fat loss as well. But that's an optional program. We really don't talk about us being a weight loss program, but we know that when we start eating better and exercising and sleeping and drinking water, everything works better and the weight naturally sheds. So the key benefits has been shown by science is it supports our cardiovascular wellness, our immune system. I don't know if anybody's having allergies these days, but the immune system includes allergies and autoimmune. So like the fibromyalgia that Jionne mentioned, it's definitely been proven by science that it helps the symptoms get better. We don't claim to cure anything, but definitely makes a difference. I've got people that are stage 4 cancer putting Juice Plus in a feeding tube, and it means the difference in whether or not they can have energy to get out of the bed that day. So it's people are all over the map. Then the main reason Juice Plus is consumed is because it's a preventative. It's like, if I eat enough fruits and vegetables, then I may not get what is in my genes. So that's the main thing about Juice Plus. And as you've heard this before, farm to capsule, it means same thing, farm to table, you probably heard. Our farm to capsule means we've partnered with all these family farmers that are small and they want to grow clean food with non-GMO seeds. So it's really great to be in the company of these awesome farmers. So here we go. These are the 4 blends. Juice Plus does not have a catalog. We have 5 things, and the capsules, the gummies, the shakes, and the bars, and we have a Tower Garden, but we're not going to go into Tower Garden tonight, but it's a pretty cool thing. So this is the berry blend. That's the one we hadn't talked about. That has the dark berries like elderberry, when everyone's downing their elderberry syrup during the flu season. Well, it's all in there and you're taking it every day. And it's so great to know that you have all these dark berries in your body every day. So that's it. Those are the 4 blends: fruit, vegetable, berry, and omega. And this just is third-party research. I'm not going into this for the sake of time, but I want you to know that Juice Plus is the only product on the market that has this gold standard clinical research, meaning it's in medical journals that doctors read and love and depend on. And so that's why they love it. So DNA health is a big deal. DNA, it really means, and this is important to me, if you have genes for any disease, just think of one, name one. For me personally, my mom had Parkinson's and my father had brain cancer, and that's what I lost them to. But now that I know what I know, and you can actually, by eating a healthy diet and having a healthy lifestyle, you can switch on or off the genes that you are destined with from your family. So that's an amazing piece of research. That's called epigenetics. Some might have heard of that. This is just a list. I'm not going there either, but this is all over the world. We have 26 countries that have been studying Juice Plus, and Juice Plus is available in other countries as well. So that's really fun when we know that we can actually share it with others. And then the last one I'm going to show you is this one, the key benefits of the omega. Jionne mentioned about depression and anxieties also affected by omegas. We all need more omegas in our body. The ones who need it the most are ones that are moms, because as you have a baby, the baby takes all the omegas for brain development. And moms don't have them. That's the mom brain. Like many of us have mom brain way past childbearing years, but it is really important for our cardiovascular system, our heart, our brain, our eyes, our joints. So omegas and these are plant-based. I want to point that out. This omega is from algae, which is the true source of omega. So you'd have no fish oil in here. It's straight from the plants, which is amazing because all those other berry seed oils in there too make it full spectrum. And you don't have to worry about rancidity or mercury from fish. I mean, you can eat all the fish you want, but Juice Plus Omega is a great way to make sure that you're getting your omegas every day, and it truly affects brain health. So, and then the gummies, they're delicious. We have a program that we're really proud of called Healthy Starts for Families. And this is a way for anyone who orders Juice Plus, the fruit, vegetable, berry, or all 4, you can sponsor one child for free for the fruit and vegetable, either capsules or gummies. And it is such a great program because my 4 kids got Juice Plus for free for 4 years. And so this is a way you can sponsor a grandchild, a niece, a nephew, a neighbor. It doesn't have to be your child. So it's a really great program. And the ages are 4 to 25. So literally, if you have grown up kids in their early 20s, it would work to sponsor one of them to get a free adult order. And it just makes a huge difference. We want to impact this next generation and help them have a healthy start. And look at these stats. These are the people, the families that are on it. 61% were eating more fruits and vegetables. 66% were visiting the doctor less. 71% said they're drinking more water. And 71% were consuming less fast foods and soft drinks. Wow. And you can see the rest, 60% missing fewer days of school. That's all because of Juice Plus. And they fill out a survey, and that's how they let us know that they were having these results. So it's pretty impressive. And the shakes, which we touched on, are all clean too. They're certified by NSF. They're plant-based. They're delicious. We're happy to get a sample to you if you want some. You can start with a try it bag if you want. It's 15 shakes and it's $42 for 15 shakes. Not too bad. That's 15 meals. And it's vanilla and chocolate. So it's also got probiotics and prebiotics in it. It's no dairy or gluten. Everything's gluten-free, by the way. I don't think I said that, but everything. And then we have the bars. The bars are also, it says vegetarian, but they're actually, there's no dairy in them. So they're actually vegan as well. So high quality protein, delicious, tart cherry and honey, dark chocolate and fig. This is a Perform Shake for athletes. It just has double the amount of protein. It's got 25 grams of protein, and it's great for recovery if someone is an athlete. And there's the Tower Garden, which I mentioned briefly. We're not going into that tonight, but it's a great way to grow your own fruits and veggies at home. I have one on my front porch. So that's it. We really hope that we inspired you just to take a step or take a little bit closer look at Juice Plus. And yes, please reach out to Jionne. She will be more than happy to share more about it with you. If anybody has any questions, I'm not going anywhere. And I know there's somebody put something in the chat.
Already, I believe Bonnie asked, what's the sugar content?
Yeah, the sugar content, that's a good question. It's all from the fruit. Are you talking about the shakes, right, Bonnie? I think that's when we're referring to the shake.
Yes, any of the products as far as sugar, what's the content?
So in the capsules, no sugar. These are sugar-free. They take the sugar, salt, and water out. In the gummies, yeah. And I recommend the capsules really as a first line because you get probiotics and prebiotics in here as well. The gummies have a slight bit of sugar, but they have a little fiber, which balances it. And then the shakes and the bars have a little bit of sugar too, but they're all the plant-based from the actual food, not added processed sugar. And then the fiber content is super high. Like there's 10 grams of sugar, but 7 grams of fiber. So if you do that math, you end up with 3. It's the balance. It's the net. You end up with 3 grams of sugar. So and to know your glycemic index, it's a low glycemic. So you're balanced. You don't have a sugar spike with these with the bars and complete shakes.
Okay, thank you. Jionne, I'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank y'all, everyone. If anyone has any other questions or thoughts right now, it's fine to ask your question now if we kind of breeze through it, but we're so glad you came.
Hey, is there Adriana? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Adriana.
Okay, I was just wondering how many a day do you need to take? Is it like 1 a day or?
No, that's a good question. So on the capsules, it's 2 capsules a day. So, and then on the gummies, you take 4 gummies a day. So 2 and 4.
Okay, thank you.
And maybe I need to get with Jionne for this, but like, is there either a website or a place to go to look at all this together
and to
kind of decide?
Yes, and look at the prices and everything too. And Jionne has a website. She just affiliated with me and she's part of, so I'm really thrilled that she's got that. So Jionne, I can help you with that. She has just done that like in the past 2 days. So I'm going to have
I can reach out to her and get it. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely seems like it's something I'm interested in trying. So this was great. Thank you.
And if you all want me to kind of run through the prices, if that helps, I can tell you briefly. I don't mind doing that. So if you did like this is the fruit and vegetable, and this is where Jionne started too. It's $54 a month. There's no tax because Texas doesn't tax actual food. So that's it. And then if you added a child, they put in, add $2.50 for shipping free product. So 54 for just this. And then if you do all 3 blends, this one is 80. It's a month. I didn't say that. So what they send you is a 4-month supply, and then you pay for it monthly. So this would be $54 a month. This is $80 a month. And then the Omega is $32.50 a month. $32.50 a month for the Omega. And you can start and stop anytime. They want you to be happy. They'll bend over backwards to make sure you're happy. So you are never locked in. The shakes are around $2.50 a shake. And the bars are about the same. So I hope that helps. And yeah, and Jionne will share her website, and you can just go on there and look, and you can order, or you can reach out to her and she can put an order in if you want to try it and see what you think. So
Mimi, I just want to make sure I'm understanding correctly. So you said it's a 4, you get 4?
yeah, so you get a 4-month supply, and they charge us by the month. So like if you were to order in March, you would pay 4 installments of March, April, May, and June. And then you can decide if you want to continue. And it's a full 100% guaranteed too. So at any point.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? All right. Well, thank y'all for being here. We're going to do this again on Sunday at 6. If you want to come back, or if you have somebody else you want to bring in to learn more, please do.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank